It's early spring, we're looking for big fish in shallow water, and it's coming up on this episode of Fly Fish University TV. Oh, literally never gets old. Never gets old. Never gets less exciting. Going fishing never gets less exciting. Overall, it's pretty early in the lake fishing season right now, and typically you don't really know what you're gonna get this time of year. You can be kind of a mixed bag, but today I'm gonna say we're gonna be fishing leeches, we're gonna be fishing shrimp, we're gonna be fishing some of the staple residual food sources that trout will kind of stay keyed in on in between that period of, you know, the ice coming off and the first big hatch is taking place. I hope that we're gonna find a good hatch. I'm so excited. You never know what's going to happen on a day like this, and all we can hope for is a couple big fish that are happy, that want to close their mouth on our flies, and some good weather. Oh no, it's a trout. Our first fish of the day. Oh, we got something. That's exciting. We'll have to have a peek. Wow, look at that. Okay, what do we have in here? Some immature damsel, we got some mayfly nymphs, we've got more mayfly nymphs on top of those mayfly nymphs, and then we even have more mayfly nymphs on top of those, which means that it's maybe time to fish a mayfly nymph. And a few little chronomid larvae. Wow, just a total smorgasbord. What do we have?
A rainbow of some kind.
Oh, nice fish. Yeah, let me get my rod out of the way. From the mayfly nymph back to the giant leech. Woo! Okay, look at that perfect little specimen. Awesome. Nice bite.
I can't believe it.
Oh, look at that thing. Oh, nice fish, man. It's almost hard to explain how nice it is just to be fishing. When you sit inside for the entirety of a winter, it is just being on the water is it's almost hard to put into words just how much fun it is, and it never gets any less enjoyable. Right now it's early spring, it's really early in the lake fishing season, and the tough thing about about this, you know, the early season window is that a lot of times, you know, you have spurts of good fishing, you have spurts of really slow fishing, and there's a lot of moving around. A lot of times fish are congregated in pretty shallow water, and for the most part, you know, you're moving your boat a lot because they're still waking up a bit from their winter slumber, right? So there's a lot of moving, there's a lot of repositioning, there's a lot of changing flies, there's a lot of just doing everything you can to hunt them down. But at the end of the day, it is exceptionally nice just to be sitting on the boat and enjoying springtime. Let's go.
Something a little better than we've seen. Might be fish of the day. Doesn't like the boat.
Oh man, that's a nice fish. Oh yeah. So you might be wondering what happened to the fish that we just had in the net, the big, beautiful, shiny one. As we were netting the fish, we looked across the lake and saw that somebody had actually fallen out of their boat, and their boat was doing donuts. They didn't have the safety cord attached to them, so their boat was doing donuts and they were in the lake. And so we just cut the hook or got the fish back in the water, went to try to give them a hand. They're all safe. They got their boat again. They just let it run out of gas, but that's the last that we'll ever see of that fish. I'm gonna play it on the reel like a reel again. Oh, good. Cut wrapped around a tule. Got the MAD leech in her mouth. That's a story for another day. Oh, perfect. Make sure she doesn't have any tippet attached before I release. Oh, beautiful. Love it. That is cold enough for me. Well, that was it. It was my first Stillwater outing of the year, my first official one, and it felt super nice. Early season can be tough sometimes. The fish were very cooperative. We got some really nice fish today. We got a good handful of them, and it's only going to keep getting better. If you like what you saw here, feel free to subscribe. I'd love to have you on board. Head to flyfishuniversity.com for more, and thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Fly Fish University TV.